Time for the Swedish Masters Qualifier Game 1 versus the one and only Corn Werewolf guy.
Also known as Henrik.
And we rolled up the border war scenario.
Yeah. So for you guys who don't know, it's basically 2 objectives along the center line and then 1 objective in each of the player's deployment zones.
Yeah. So it's a pretty vanilla battle plan with 1 point for your own, 2 for the middle, and 4 for the opponent's side.
Indeed.
And well, what will you be playing?
Oh, I will be playing. Okay, well then for my army, I'm playing a Depraved Drove battalion. So basically all my beastmen are in the same battalion. On that I have a Belakor, so my army is a 2-drop, so I managed to get initiative this round. I have 10 Ungor Raiders, 30 Ungor Raiders, 10 regular Ungors, 10 regular Ungors, 2 Shaman, 1 with the Knowing Eye that will generate me extra command points, and then 1 who will be casting Wild Rampage. On that I have a Shaggoth with the Mutating Gnarlblade from Gavespawn, and Sundering Blades, which gives out 1 extra rend, 30 Bestigor, 10 Bestigor, and 10 Bestigor in Deep Strike. Well, ambush it's called in this game, I guess. I've chosen Pillage, so I'm gonna have a unit with more than 5 wounds within that tower at the end of any battle round. I've chosen Territorial, so I need to keep this objective for 2 turns in a row. And I've chosen Seize Ground, which means I need to keep that tower in my control at the end of the 4th battle round.
We'll see about that.
So that is 1 important tower. Yeah.
Not a huge one in the middle.
Yeah.
Small.
Well, since I deployed first, I'm gonna actually give you first time.
Thank you.
So
let games come in. Sequence.
Yeah.
So I am playing Slaves of Darkness with an Kolek the Sun Eater proxy list. These are his Dragon Guard instead of Baron Guard. I got a unit of 3, Mark of Slanesh. Over here I have a unit of 6, Mark of Slanesh. Over here we have the Archaon himself, Mark of Slanesh, and 3 more Baron Guard, Mark of Slanesh. All these are Battleline, and as ally I have 3 Screamers of Siege with Dragon Tails as well. I have the Teleport spell with Kolek, Mask of Darkness. Yeah. And we are playing Border War in the realm of Gur. And for secondary agendas, I've chosen Overwhelm, and I've chosen Prey on the Weak and Assassinate. And for my assassination unit, I have to kill his Shaggoth.
No, Belakor.
No, Belakor! Oh yeah, right. So I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
So I will. I've chosen in the start of the hero phase to know who won the initiative roll with Archaon. Rolling here. Let's see. All right. So you guys know what will happen.
Very clear.
My hero phase turn 1. I've chosen to know the initiative, as you know. And I made a Guru spell with +2 to run and charge on these 3 Vanguard. And then I tried the Mask of Darkness to teleport them over here to get the Belakor before he does anything foul. But I rolled a 4 on the cast, so no teleporting today.
Yeah.
Moving on to movement. So at the end of the movement, I dared not go closer to his Ungors because they are famously
deadly.
And I moved up the Screamers to take over this objective in the middle. I moved the Vanguard up here to screen off a bit from the awesome tower. I moved the Kolek over here to just stand and look menacing. And the rest of the guys a bit, almost 30 inches from his Bestigors which might charge me in his turn 1. So we will see. That's the end of my turn, and I get 3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun. Well, my first hero phase. I started out by shocking 1 Ungor into the fire, so I got 2 summoning points now. My knowing eye popped, so I got 3 command points. Belakor managed to cast the Chronomantic Cogs and slow down time, so he could cast 1 additional spell and reroll his 4-up in Ignore Rend Armor Save. I casted the Wild Form on the 10 unit of Bestigor. I also gave them rerolling wounds, and I think I failed the other spell from that guy, and I pulsated D3 mortal wounds from this tower piece with not Wild Tile, it's called well, whatever spell is sort of like Wild Tile but not called Wild Tile. And I guess that's about it. So
yeah, you managed to kill 1 Screamer and do 1 wound on the Archaon.
First blood! Yeah. So onto my movement phase. Okay, so as in true Beast of Chaos fashion, I ran all across the board and took all the objectives in my movement phase. My plan here is to have these guys charge these Screamers and getting my their objective pillage by getting within 3 of that one, and have these guys wipe out the Screamers without tagging in either Archaon or the Vanguard. My big unit of Ungor Raiders ran up so they can shoot at his 3-man unit of Vanguards and score a total of 6 objective points. And I decided to save my big unit of Bestigor later. And in true forgetfulness fashion, I forgot all about deadly terrain and ran everything into deadly terrain. But only that guy took 3 wounds. Onto my charge phase. Or well, shooting phase first.
Shooting!
So. Okay, so my shooting phase. First, my big unit shot at those 3 Vanguard, scored 3 wounds. And then my small unit of Vanguard shot at other unit of 3 Vanguard, also scored 3 wounds. So these guys are clearly better at shooting. That's my entire shooting phase, so into charge rolls. So I managed both my charges and tagged these guys out at the end, aligned to the tower for my secondary, and brought these guys in to actually kill them. And I guess that's my entire charge phase. So, on to combat.
Good luck, sir.
You too.
Sure.
Okay, at the end of my charge phase, then basically my unit of Bestigor failed at killing 2 Screamers. A bit disappointing, but what can you do? I grabbed my secondary objective here with the Ungors, and I score all objectives on the board. So, onto the exciting box then, I guess. Nobody failed their battle shock test estimation as well. And let's see if I can open this lad. 6. So it's Linus's turn.
Yeah, Archaon ability, my hero phase turn 2. You guys know. My turn 2, you saw what happened with initiative, you guys know. And as for spells, I did Wild Form, which succeeded. I gave it to Kodik, 2+2 to charge, and then I did Mask of Darkness.
And realized you couldn't place him anywhere, so...
Yeah, so instead of teleporting himself, I teleported the free Vanguard over there, so they have a 9-inch charge later on. And that's it. So at the end of my movement phase, I didn't move Kodik an inch because the beasts came to me, and I fled with this Screamer all the way over
the
there.
back side of the objective.
Yep. And these guys are over here with a 3-inch charge, moving back a bit. And these guys over here for 3 in charge. And my hope here is to get 9-inch charge, 12-inch charge, and 12-inch charge again. Because if one of the units manage to kill all the Ungors, the other ones still get to pile in because they have charged. So maybe they can kill them and maybe they can get in there. We'll see.
Who knows? So onto charge phase then.
Yep. So these 3 managed to get a 7 over here. The
And then
unit
you...
of 6 managed to get 11.
Yeah, so you wanted an inverted charge there, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Those guys failed.
Aww.
But Archaon managed to get an 11. But yeah, he got 3 inches.
Yeah.
So on to combat phase.
So Linus, the end of your combat, what happened?
I managed to kill the Ungors and the Bestigors over there. But I'm 2 models or 3 models from taking this one, so I only get 3 points.
Okay, so hero phase then. I dispelled my Chronomantic Cogs to resummon them and give me speed instead. My Shaman chucked his own arm into the summoning pit, so he took 3 wounds and got 3 additional summoning points. So I'm at 7 summoning points right now. Knowing I procced, so I'm at freaking 6 command points. I managed to get off my Ren spell on this lad. That's about it from my hero phase actually. So, onto my movement phase. Okay, so my movement phase is done and I think there's going to be a lot of back and forth now. I've managed to secure that I'm holding all the objectives on the board. These guys intend to charge those 3. Those 10 intends to charge those guys with a spawn with them. And hopefully Belakor and my Shaggoth is able to beat down this 3-man unit. And I grabbed the objective from Archaon with those 10 Ungor. So I managed all the charges I want to, since my cogs are active. My 10 Bestigor will probably do a lot of damage over there. One can only hope. These guys will probably take a pounding from the 3 unit of Varangard, but what can you do? And this one is maybe the exciting fight to see if Shaggoth and Belakor can kill off 3 of other Shaggoths, I guess. So, let's get started with the combat phase. The game's most eventful round. I traded my 30 block for his 3-man unit there, But the big thing is, the 10-man unit that came in here, managed to charge with their spawn, got +6 attacks and just laid waste to that 6-man block, so only 2 survived. Then he struck with his Varangard over there, killed a few from my Bestigor. These guys got hammered by a damage 5 Shaggoth, who killed one of them. He managed to strike with those guys again. Belakor piled in, managed to kill another one of the Varangard. And then he got wasted over here with my Bestigor, but he can pile in when the guys died, so they just kill off the rest of the Bestigor. So this is what the board looks like right now. I score all my objectives except one, which has 2 Varangard on it. The spawn over here also manages to lock the Varangard in combat. So, is it time for the exciting dice?
This is round 2, by the way. It may not look like it, but...
Yeah. Proper Agent Sigmar. Okay, let's see then. So it's my turn.
So, at the end of Henrik's turn, hero phase turn 3.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish up my movement phase thingy then. Like that, something. So basically, I cast a few spells. This guy is efficiently at Ren 3 now. Belakor has reroll wants to hit on. It wants to save on himself. And, well, I managed to pulsate damage from the building, so yeah, basically the spawn died and one Varangard suffered 3 damage. So, yeah. On to the whatever phase then.
Movement.
Yeah. Belakor flew forward to over there, and he wants to pull off a sweet charge. And the Shaman moved over there for also a sweet charge. I basically conga line these guys, and that's about it for my movement.
Yeah. Shooting.
I don't have any shooting, so anti-charges.
Charges. He managed to charge in the Belakor.
Yep.
And the Shaman to the Varangard.
Yeah. So... Okay then, so end of round 3 combat. The Shaman and Varangard did a mutual destruction there. Not Shaman, the Shaggoth, and the Shaggoth became a spawn. Belakor charged in, only took 4 wounds, and killed one of the Varangard.
Yeah, because you used a command point, I get to use Archaons by my will, so the Varangards get to hit when they die.
Yeah.
That's how I killed his Shaggoth, which became a spawn.
Yes.
Yep, on to Battletrock and no Battletrocks. How many points do you get?
I get all the points.
All of them.
25 points in total I have.
And it's my turn 3. Wish me luck.
Yeah.
So I did the Dark Master roll from Belakor and managed to do it.
From Archaon, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, from Belakor, yeah. You did the command up.
So I managed to do it, and I get to know who won the initiative.
Okay, so hero phase and movement phase now, since we blitzed sorta.
I got to do no spells, but I managed to move. And
shoot those guys for a couple of damage.
Yep, for sure, with the dragon fire thingy.
Yeah.
And
surely he's a dragon ogre, so he'll shoot lightning at people.
Yeah, for sure. And the Screamer moved over there to kill me some Ungors.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move over to charge phase.
So the interesting one then.
Does he get to charge at all? Come on. Yes! How high can he go? 5 inches.
Yeah, so he's in.
Yep. Plonky donk. This guy. Let's go.
Yeah, he's in.
11 million. Dink donk. And let's move over to combat phase.
Yeah. Do you check if Archaon gets to fight?
Does he get to fight later? No. No! What the?
No! So,
yeah, I can't get...
Linus, I think that's elbow for...
Yeah.
That was a weird one. And, well...
that's game.
Yes. Okay, so Linus, a quite tight game.
This is a guide on how to get owned by Beast of Chaos.
Yeah, Give Bestigor 10 attacks.
As you say in Sweden, bäst igår, bäst idag.
Oh. So, well, Belakor just getting that double round Dark Master on Archaon in the end also really saved the game.
Yeah, and I really underestimated the Beast of Chaos to begin with, and I tried to be smart in the beginning with fooling you that you had the initiative.
Yeah.
But even though I think I fooled you, but it didn't matter because you just screened off everything.
Yeah,
I couldn't get it back.
Yeah, I felt I've seen you play before, so I usually know that you are quite sneaky and tricksy with that one. So I took no chances.
And I had. It was really bad for me to do the wild form on Archaon when I could not teleport him in a useful spot. Because if I had managed to do a charge with those Baron Guard and got into your Bestigors, I think the game would have looked very different.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think I managed to back screen enough in my army so Archaon wouldn't be able to get there. So.
It was really, really well played.
Yeah. One of the decisions I'm not really sure about though is my large 30-man unit into that third and then letting you strike with them 3 times.
Yeah.
But I don't know how else I would have done it, to be honest. Since
if you buffed them some and buffed the 10-man unit some.
Yeah, but I mean the 10-man unit didn't wipe out your 6-man unit.
Yeah.
So I would have needed to buff that one more, to be honest.
Even more, yeah.
So maybe like say 1 command point to battle shock them, but then I would have had 5 Bestigor left on the board. I don't know.
Yeah, but honestly, you owned me this. Like you had every objective, so you played it well.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what you could have done differently because a 30-man block of Bestigors, I felt threatened by them for sure.
I mean, they only have 300-point units, so I think that Beast of Chaos is quite underrated, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't know if people, it's a lot to collect, it's a lot to paint, and it's hard to play. Yeah. So why would you go for them instead of other stuff?
Yeah, especially if you build all of them like werewolves.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if people give them a chance, but by now, they're not the oldest book. I think Nurgle is, but...
Nighthaunt and Stormcast, I think.
Nurgle is before.
Yeah, so Nurgle, Nighthaunt, Stormcast, and then Beast of Chaos.
Then Beast of Chaos, yeah.
And who knows what Kragnos might be.
Yeah, who knows. But that's the qualifier for Swedish Masters, and 1 win for you.
Yeah. I'm so bloody good. Yeah, thanks for today.
Bye-bye.
So.